I think we should just go straight. Pretty much as simple as that. Let's just go straight. I mean, what can go wrong? All we're doing is extending it out. Let's give it a go. Right. I mean, we don't want it to be too crazy, do we? I'm just hoping this will be enough. Maybe we can just a little bit more on this side. Come on, come on. Yeah, that's not too bad, is it? Let's just have a quick... Okay. Muddy. I'm telling you what, it drips down. I found out that the water just flows down from the top there, comes down here and kind of accumulates. So we're just getting a muddy patch, but there's nothing I can do. It just keeps coming back, so we're just going to have to probably maybe invest in some drainage, I guess, at some point. And just make do with it, but yeah, not ideal. I think that's alright. It's not too bad. Still got to put that fence in there, but I mean, we don't really want to get too far out this side, but we are extending it out a little bit there. Yeah, that's alright. Let's get this done before we get back to George. Who I know is pretty much on the verge of a breakdown, it seems like. I feel for him. That Tim guy, I mean, he's just a muppet. It's that simple. He's an absolute muppet. Just a much better way of doing that. He could just ring us up, let us know. Half an hour, I'll be down. No, don't want to get stuck here now. You're joking me. Come on. No. Come on. Well, I did not expect this. Stuck in the mud. I'm so glad George isn't here to see this. How did I get stuck there? Of all places. Man. Right, we'll just lower this down. Unhook it, and it might just give us a bit of... Come on. Come on, girl. Come on. There we go. We're out. Yep. Now we got to try and figure out... We're going to have to take a running start for that. If we can just... Push the plough. There we go. And then we can attach it. And we'll try this again. That is... that is not easy. Definitely not. Come on. There we go. We did it. We're out. Oh, it's never easy, is it? Everything you do. Never easy. I think we're over the worst part of that now. Easy job. Easy job. What I am hoping is, I know George is probably going to want me to drop off that lime spreader today. If I do that, I might just be a bit sneaky and leave a bit of lime in, and on the way back we can come and do this field. I know he's got plenty of lime left. We didn't really use much at all on them two fields. So why not use it? Why not use a little bit? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to use much at all for this, but it's going to help me. It is definitely going to help me, so George won't mind. He did say that I could use his stuff, you know, equipment, but if it breaks on my watch, I've got to pay for it, so let's just hope it don't break. Then again, though, with it being the least, it's probably got some kind of warranty for that. Protection as well. Last little bit, there's a bit I've missed over there, but I think that's much better. And what's even stranger is, you have to think, there used to be a bit of a damaged building there, and look at it now. It's now part of a field. And how it's changed so quickly as well. I'll leave the plough here. We're not going to need to rush to take that back. George isn't going to be using it anytime soon. Now, if we just slowly drop this down, it shouldn't do any Damage to the ground. There we go. Well done, well done. I haven't used that tractor much anymore, just with me being such a distance now away from George's farm. It's less like that I need to jump in it as often, so... I'm sure there'll be more chances to use it, definitely on our farm anyway, and eventually George will need a helping hand. He's got enough tractors as it is though at the moment. Technically though, 2 of the tractors on the farm at the moment will be going. Like, it's confirmed that the JCB's going, and then 1 of them. I honestly haven't got a clue which one it is as well. I've told George so far what I found, but we've obviously got it for another 2 weeks, so we've got 2 weeks to make that decision. My choice now would be the Fent. I just think it's ideal and really nice inside as well. I think George would like it as soon as he hops in it. I'll have to see. I'm hoping he's in a better mood today. Wasn't at all in a very good mood yesterday. But we'll see, we'll see. I might offer take him the pub. I think that'll cheer him up. When the day's done, yeah, let's get the pub. See if he wants to have a few drinks, maybe even a Sunday roast. Why not? See in the distance the field we spread with lime. Big field that is. Do need to speak to him about the grass fields. I did see him the other day looking at him. I think that's what he was doing when I called him up and couldn't find him. I think he was out and about looking at the fields. But we do need to decide what we're going to do with the grass fields, because yeah, it's something that we might need to think about reploughing, I guess, and replanting in, because we've got 2 main grass fields. One we can use as a pasture. We've got a big grass field down there that's going to do a lot. Then we've got that small one just over here. I personally think that grass needs replanting in. Don't know what George thinks, and if that's the case, well, that's a lot of work, but we can make it a little bit easier. I have just noticed this as well. I'm going to have to mention this to George. With what Tim said, we can't have these pigs get out anywhere near the cows. Can't have them in any field the cows are going to get in. And if, you know, we do them a feed in a feed mix, same one as the cows, I'm going to have to start making a log of that and a clean in between. And it's really important I do that, because we cannot afford to lose that contract. We need that milk contract. So I'm going to have to, yeah, just secure this area a bit more. But luckily, they don't really seem too interested about getting out, so yeah, maybe they haven't noticed it yet. Right, so that's going back today. Definitely know that. And I'm going to try and use some of that lime. But let's go see how George is. I hope door's open. Hey, George, are you around?
Oh, buddy, I'm in here.
The kitchen?
Oh, I'm in here.
Hey up, how's it going?
Oh, not too bad. Stick us that bloody kettle on.
Alright, yeah. Are you in a better mood today now?
Oh, I'm a right bloody fool, innit? You believe you called the bloody police?
Honestly, George, no. I can't believe it at all.
You bloody fool, that lad is. I'm nervous. I don't even think I did anything wrong, really, did I? I just told him what I thought. And I was right. Don't you think?
Yeah, I do. Don't worry about it, George, honestly. Like the police said, she didn't care, really, let's be honest. She's got better things to do than sort that stuff out.
I know, that's the second lassie's bloody messed about now. Poor Beanie, poor policewoman. Bloody hell, I don't know what's wrong with him.
Nah, don't worry about him.
Well, I bloody do. I'm sitting here now with these bloody contracts trying to figure out what's what. I feel like my head's going to explode.
Right, well, I'll get you this brew and we'll sit down together and sort it out, eh?
Ah, cheers, Scroft.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Tell you what, George, it was bloody cold this morning, wasn't it?
Oh, it was. I saw it. Frosty, wasn't it?
I know. It's soon thawed out, though, wasn't it?
Well, there might be some snow coming soon, I've heard.
Oh, bloody hell, George. Let's hope not.
Why not? I like the snow, I do.
Yeah, I know you do. You end up building snowmen. That's all you do. I've got work about in it.
Ah, you're beer, right? You're a young lad, you can do it.
I don't know.
Anyway, have a look at this here.
Right, what are you handing me?
This is me contract.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, okay. I can see that you've asked for the extension and you want a bigger milk contract.
I do. What's the point in having more cows if you can't sell the milk?
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, let me have a look at this, George. It does state here, George. It does. He is right, you know. It says...
Oh, God, what's it say?
Well, it basically says that poultry or pigs can't mix with dairy cow. Basically, that's what it says. They can't mix with dairy cattle, and they also can't be in the same, it looks like animal trailer, use the same feed mixer, anything feed related.
What do you mean, like, feed? What do you mean? Like, you can't feed them the same type of feed?
No, it doesn't say that. Like, if we make silage, for example, and you wanted feed silage, even though you probably wouldn't, but you know what I mean, you could do that as long as they're not in the same, like, feeding trough or feed mixer, and you've got to clean out in between. Same with the animal trailers.
Bloody hell, I didn't know that.
Right, so there's an easy solution for this. We don't need to worry about this. I'll make a log. I can do it on my phone. Like a bit of an Excel spreadsheet. Job done. Easy to...
Excel? What bloody hell's Excel? I always excel. I excel in everything I do.
No, it's not about excelling, George. It's a program.
A program? On the TV?
George, no. Just listen to me, man. It's something on my phone that I use, and I'll put a log in of every time I clean something, like the feed mixer or the animal trailer if we're transporting pigs or cows or anything like that.
You've lost me, but I understand log and cleaning. I'll leave that to you.
Yeah, just leave it to me, George. I'll keep a log. Honestly, I'll keep a log of the cleaning of anything we need to when it comes to this, condition of your contract. It's easily sorted out. We can't... The pigs can't come out in any field that the cows go into. They've got to stay in there. And if we put them in the animal trailer, because the cows go in it, we need to wash it and make a log of it. Also, if we use the feed mixer to feed the pigs, we've got to clean it before and then clean it after. That's basically what we've got to do.
Bloody hell, what a faff. What a faff for you.
Yeah, for me. What about you?
Well, it's your job, innit? I just feel for you. You've got it rough, you have.
Thanks, George, thanks. Bloody hell, fire. Right, don't worry about it, I'll sort it. Anyway, what's happening with the dairy? And what's happening with Tim?
Well, Tim's a
I think we all know that, but seriously, what's happening?
Nothing. I rang the dairy, I made a complaint, I told them straight that I don't appreciate it. They said they speak to him, and they're basically going to get back to me. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if he's right and he can turn up at any time he wants, which I think is a bloody joke if it's true, or if he needs to arrange it. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'll let you know.
And what happened with the police?
Well, nothing. Absolutely nothing. She came, she said, we need to sort it out between ourselves, that she had better stuff to do. Told you, he's an idiot, Tim is.
Yeah, it was a bit stupid, that was. Alright, and well, at least nothing came of it.
No, it didn't, but bloody hell, it wasted my time and a faff. Also, I don't want stuff like that on my doorstep. This is my farm and I don't want any grief. I just want to keep myself to myself. And I'm happy that way. I don't want to be rich, I don't want to be famous, I just want an easy bloody life.
Tell you what, I'm with you on that one, George.
You're never going to be bloody rich and famous, you aren't talented enough.
Cheers. Nice one.
Well, what are you going to do, be rich and famous?
I don't know, at this rate, I'm probably going to end up being your handler.
What do you mean, handler?
Well, when you get that old, I'm going to be pushing you around everywhere, looking after you like some carer.
Bloody hell, I'll be dead if you're my carer. I'll have someone else. I'll tell you that now.
Works for me.
Right, well, I'm sure you got plenty to do.
Well, I've sorted out my field, finished off the ploughing. I know you got dropped that spreader off, so I'm thinking I might go use it on my field.
Alright, and we've got plenty of lime, I don't mind that.
Muck out the cows, definitely. I'll check the feeds. I think the feed is fine on them, but I'll check it. But I have got an idea.
Oh God, your ideas end up costing me money.
No, this one, I don't think it will.
Bloody don't think, that's not very encouraging, is it?
No, just hear me out.
Oh, go on then.
Right, so the grass fields.
Ah, actually, yeah, good point, grass fields. Been thinking same, what the bloody hell are we doing with them?
Well, we got two. We got the one that the cows are going to graze in. I think we should just leave that for this year round. But our main big one, I think we need replanting to it. Lime, everything. Reseed, you know, all that.
Bloody hell. To be honest, I was thinking we need to do something, because it doesn't look the best, but I think if we do it, it'll be good for many years.
Yeah, exactly, George. And that's the thing. If we do it now it's our farm, get it all right, we shouldn't have to look after it again like that. We just need, you know, roll it every now and again, spread some slurry, all that good stuff, and we'll be fine.
Alright then. What's your plan with it then?
Right, well, I think I might go out and shift some slurry in that small grass field today, because we're not going to touch that small one.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Shift it while it's low, so it don't build up.
Yeah, exactly. Even if it's just one load, just shift a bit of slurry down there. The one that we're going to graze in, I'm going to leave. But I think not yet, because we don't want to be planted in grass seeds this time of year. But as soon as we hit the first, just before spring, I'd say, around March, I'll cultivate that field. You're going to have to lease out something like a disc arrow again.
Alright then.
And I'll plant in some grass seeds. We'll get it limed, we'll get it fertilised, and I think we'll get one good cut off it then.
Should be enough, shouldn't it?
Well, the thing is, George, you can always keep the cows in a little bit longer and get, you know, a cut off the grazing field. We should be alright. I mean, we've got enough silage. We have got a bit of hay as well. Should tie us over. The main problem is if you get some more cows, really.
Well, I don't know what's going to happen at this rate. I've got to get this second contract sorted onto this extension. If that's sorted, we can sell the milk, we can get the cows.
Are you happy with that then? With the grass field?
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. Yep, crack on, we'll do that then.
Right, well, I'm not going to touch that grass field then. I'm not going to touch the other one where they're grazing. I'm going to go tend to that small one, try to get that the best we can. Get some soil on the ground. Look after the cows and all that. I'll drop that lime spreader off, and I think that should be enough for the day, eh?
Alright then. I might have something else I want you to do. But I need to just make sure it's going to happen first. Depends how much they want to charge me.
Alright, and are you going to tell me what that is?
Basically just a massey. I want to get it in, give it a proper good service, everything, and I'm even going to get it have a paint job.
Well done, George. I mean, have you seen it? The bloody front loader's pink and the thing's like an orangey, flaky colour.
I know, and it's such a shame because that's a bloody nice tractor that is, and you've done a good job. I think if they can give it me for a good deal, I'm willing to pay for it.
Alright, well, if you need me to drop that off, you're going to follow me, aren't you? Bring me back.
Oh God, can't you walk back?
Are you joking me? Let me walk back from the shop? No chance. You're going to follow me and bring me back.
Fine, I'll do that.
Right, on that note, I'm off.
See you in a bit.
Oh, thanks, Scroft, for the brew.
Oh, yeah, thanks, mate.
Bloody hellfire. Oh, my God. He is just crazy. He's in his own little bubble. Right, so, where do we start? That's the good question. Tell you what, we are collecting the arsenal of tractors at the moment. We've got my case, my Leyland. He's got his Ford. He's got his Massey, another Massey. Bloody hellfire, we got this Ford, JCB, and the Fendt. I mean, that's insane, really. He could start up his own shop. Oh my God, well. The Leyland don't run, for starters. Massey, well, Massey's going to be fine. Them three tractors will be here. That one's off, and then one of these two's off, so it isn't, it doesn't, you know, it's not as bad as it actually is, really, is it? So, God knows. Right, anyway, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go and give going to go give the cows a bale of silage, and then we're going to muck them out. Pigs are fine. Cows just need, technically, just the one bale and they'll be alright. But they definitely need mucking out, so let's just carry on using this pallet fork. Should be fine. And then we're going to go and do the slurry spreading. See what George says about that massey. If he can get it in, I'll go drop that off and he can follow me. Now, this is a good field, this is. It's a decent size. You can see we've got the troughs in at the bottom now. Let's give him 2. I'll tie him over for a bit, won't it? There we go. Yeah, you can see they need mucking out. They definitely need mucking out. So let's go find the bucket. I think I've left it round the front. Still trying to get my head around the yard and having everything in its place. It's I think it'll all, you know, it'll all get easier when we actually start buying our kit properly. At the moment, George is leasing a lot out because we need the right tractor, which we're close to getting. Still need to decide on that. Well, George needs to decide on that. I think I know what I'd do. I'd definitely go with the fence. That should be fine. No, I did put the lime as well around the back of there. Like I did say the other day, just because it's a nice place, it's out the way. And it's good, yeah, it's a good storage point really for that. Right. I need these to stay out the way a bit. Come on! Come on! It's not even interested, is it? I'm going to get round these. No, we'll just leave this here. We're not going to need it for the rest of the day. Cows are sorted, pigs are sorted. Job done. Right, so I'm thinking what tractor to use. We might use the Ford actually. We did use the Fendt a bit, and we've used the Ford a bit already, but we need to try and rotate through them 2 tractors just to try and figure out what's going to be, you know, the best one to keep. Now, the Ford, the only negative it's got on the Fendt so far is the turning. But, you know, it's really nice in cab, powerful tractor, but as you can see, its 3-point turn skills is not the best, but what do you expect? Bigger tractor, it's going to have that. But yeah, it's a powerful tractor, and it's it'd be a massive improvement for the farm. Must have, really. Must have improvement now. I think even whatever George decides, it's going to be perfect. Definitely. Right. Just check this. Looks alright to me. Well, let's just make sure this is spot on. Don't want to make our life difficult when we don't need to. There we go. Put the beacon on. And let's get this slurry in. We haven't got much, but we have got a bit. So we can get that shifted. Right, there we go. That's that full. We haven't got much at all. You can tell that we've taken a good chunk out of that. I mean, I know we haven't got many cows, but it does build up slowly over time. But yeah, we haven't been here long enough, really. But we should have enough for this small field. That's the main thing. So let's go head down. I mean, there is a few ways we can get to this field. It's not a field that we've actually been down too much, but there is a few few ways. We can go down the main road, but what I am going to do is I'm going to take a bit of a shortcut because it is just there. So just here. So that's the field we're going to work on. That is the field we're going to replant. I'm going to strip it all, roll it probably first, and then we're going to replant it. Should be good. Well, it should help us anyway. Right, here we go. We are going quite slow. But we are shifting the slurry, that's the main thing. You can see. We are getting it on the ground. I mean, we probably might not cover the whole thing. It's still an actually decent sized field, really. It's only small. It's our smallest one, but yeah. It's not bad at all. Anyway, let's get this done. Shouldn't take us too long. That's not too bad, not too bad. I mean, I've probably missed a little bit in that corner over there, but majority of it's spread. But I've run out of slurry now, so yeah, it was ever going to be this small field. Just try and put on as much as we can, but at least we got some down. That's the main thing. I don't know if George is going to see me driving through this, but he won't be happy because this is his garden. But it is much easier, much easier. I think what I'll do now, because he hasn't rang me at all to let me know about that Massey, I'm just going to go and take down the spreader, but on the way I'm going to go spread my field. May as well get it done, eh? It's got to go back today, so I don't want to leave it too long. There we go. It should be fine there. Job done. Happy days. Sure, it'll give me a call if I need to do something, but may as well use my own initiative. I do need to fence that up as well. Got to make sure I do that. I'll stick that on the list of things to do. It's nice that we're jumping out of one and into the other because we can make a comparison. We really can. Yeah, it's just got so much to offer. Main thing as well. That radio. Come on. Let's go sort this out. Whatever line we don't use, I'll make sure to keep, because I know what George will be like if I don't. Hell up. He'll be hell up. Still haven't mentioned to George as well about going to the pub, but I'm sure he'll be well up for it. I'm sure of it. why don't we go in this way? Others doing the field work. You may as well. I'm going to have to push out into the road a bit here. This gate needs a bit more room to open. So we're not stopping any traffic. So far so good. We're very lucky. This will be a 5-second job, and we'll go back out the other way. But yeah, it definitely will be like a 5-second job. Yeah, we may as well leave that gate open. I mean, it only leads down to that field and mine, and I've got my gate shut, so yeah, not a problem. Let's start. Let's get this sorted. See where the mud is. Best, but it should be alright. I mean, this is easy work for this tractor. Doesn't struggle at all. It really doesn't. I think overall it's a good sized field. I'm not done bad. The first field here, whatever money we make, we've got to invest it straight back in. Just got to try and make the most of what we got here. Come on. There we go. That should be good enough for me. This tractor's a bit filthy now. This might need a bit of a wash after this. But there we go. Can't complain at that. I got it ploughed and we got it limed. The next job will be getting something planted in. Anyway, let's head to the store, go drop off this, and then we'll see if George wants to sort out that Massey. Thing is, what I'm thinking is on the way back, stop at the pub. I think George might be even more sold on the idea than to follow me down. Hey up now. Who's this? George. Hey up, George. You alright?
Well, I'm alright, mate. You?
Not too bad.
Right, where are you?
I'm at the store right now.
Oh, what? Bloody hell. What are you doing, dropping it off?
Yeah, just about pull up with it now. I'm literally parking it up.
Oh, well, that's bloody interesting then, isn't it?
Are you being sarcastic or real?
I'm being real, I'm saying. It's interesting. Did you get your field done?
Yeah, sorted that just before.
Oh, that's alright then. How'd you get on with that slurry?
Not bad, honestly. I didn't finish the field, we didn't have enough of it, but I've got rid of all the slurry that was in there.
Right, well, I've just spoke to the guys exactly there. There's supposed to be a garage or something to the right of it.
Yeah, there is. I can see it right now.
Right, well, they'll take that Massey in today. Probably take them a few weeks, they said, because obviously the paint job's going to take them a while. But the price was fair, so I think we should drop it off.
Right then, George. I'm happy to do that, but are you going to follow me so you can bring me back?
Oh, bloody hellfire.
What about if we stop off at the pub, George, on the way back?
Oh, go on then. Yeah, you've twisted my arm.
I thought you wouldn't mind that. Right, well, I'm literally on my way back now. I've dropped off the spreader. Do I need to go in and say anything to him?
No, they expect you back today. I'll give him a bell now, so you don't have to do it.
Alright then. Right, I'll head back. I'll be with you in a minute.
No worries, see you in a bit.
See you, mate. Ah, that is that then. We'll come back again, drop the Massey off. That should get a bit of a revamp. Looking much better, hopefully. And, yeah, off to the pub we go. I'll have to check, won't I? Now, is Tim there? God, if if Tim's there, I'm not going. I don't care how much George wants to go, I'm not going. I don't want that mother. It'll be like a bar brawl. Nope, no Tim. That's a good sign. When you get there then before he does. Yeah, let's park it over here. I'm just looking to see the sun is starting to drop and it's only 2 o'clock. Shorter days nowadays though. Definitely less sunlight. Right, we'll leave that in there. Definitely needs a bit of a clean. Probably gonna have to take this front loader off, aren't I? I don't think he wants that going in, even though that could do with the paint job. I mean, it's a strange colour, but we'll have to leave that. I mean, the turning on these tractors are so much better for this yard. I mean, these are the perfect vehicles just to get around, just like the Loadall. It really is. Let's just shut this and lock it up, especially if we're going to the pub. There we go. Let's go give him a shout. Probably turn the lights on as well. God, it definitely needs. You can tell it's not right. It's not. It needs a good service, good looking at. I mean, I've got it running. That's the main thing. But yeah, it's everything else, isn't it? I mean, look at the smoke bellowing out of it as well. So Tim doesn't see it because we give him some grief. Right, George, you ready?
Alright, 2 seconds, mate. I'll meet you outside.
Alright, don't forget your wallet.
Oh, I can't find it.
What do you mean you can't find it? George, don't be doing that again.
No, I can't find it. I've been looking for it all day, honest.
No, you haven't, George. Don't forget your wallet.
No, honestly, I can't find it. You're going to have to buy them.
Don't you dare do that trick. Not again.
What are you on about? Not a trick. Can't find it. Anyway, I'll be in a minute. Bye.
We both know he's probably got his wallet in his pocket under lock and key. The thing's got more dust in it than anything. I'll buy him a pint, but bloody hellfire. I shouldn't fall for that trick, but I always seem to do. Yeah, right, and I'm going now. Bloody hellfire. Patient, isn't it, at times? Is he still following me? Yeah, there we go. I don't want him to leave me there, stranded. He will. He'll make me walk back. He'll go straight to the pub, George will. Expect me to walk pub. No. Come on. She can do it. She's very... Yeah, she's poorly. This tractor is poorly. It needs some care. We'll wait for these two because I know what George is like. He will not pull out at the right time for that. Yeah, I'm waiting for it. Don't be impatient. God, you can tell he wants that pint. George, bloody hell, fire, George. I could have gone then, but I know what George will do. He'll moan at me for not waiting for the biggest gap. Right, we're good to go. I hope he's behind me. Yeah, he's there. Oh, he does worry me though. He does worry me that he's going to keep me. I'm just going to be stranded. Walk back. He's in the pub. He's had 3 pints by the time I get there. Then again, he won't do that, will he? He's got no wallet, he said. How's he going to buy one? Let's see if I can at least get 1 pint out of him. He's still with me. He didn't stop at the pub after all. I'm going to just park it down the front here and just make sure. Don't have to take it in or anything. Can't put it up on the ramp, can I? I'll tell you what, I'll park it here. Just for a second. Let's go speak to George, see what he thinks. Hey, where should I put it?
Park it there, you'll be alright.
Right, give me a sec.
Hurry up, I want a pint.
Mate, I'm going as fast as I can.
You'll be slow, that's what you're doing, slow.
I think what I'll do is I'll just reverse it here. That should be fine. I'm sure he's going to get me drive anyway. Right, I'm just going to drop the keys off.
Alright. Bloody hell, come on Scroft, I'm dying for this pint.
You're not dying for it, are you?
Well, I bloody want one, right? I'm looking forward to it. It's the only reason I come out the house. I would have made you walk back.
Well, you're buying it.
I honour buying it. I'm bloody poor, I am.
No, you're not. You're not poor at all, George.
I am. Bloody poor as hell, I am. Can't afford one. You're going to have to buy me one. Come on, this poor old man. Come buy me a drink.
Bloody hell, George. I'll buy you one.
Ah, there you go.
But you're buying me one too.
What's the point in that? That just equals itself out. I may as well buy myself one and you buy yourself one.
Alright, and let's do that then.
Well, where do I get one then?
You buy yourself one, like you just said.
But where do you buy me one?
No. Right, I tell you what, I'll just buy you a pint. How about that?
There we go. There we go.
Right, come on then.
I'm here. I'm here.
See, you're happy now, aren't you?
I am. I do like this pub. It's a nice pub.
Well, hopefully you enjoy the pint as well.
Hey, have you heard about Keith?
No. What about him?
Oh, I'll tell you inside. Pretty interesting.